All right, there you have the number 3 Bordoni for the ninth grade CODA Tuba audition. Um, Shameless, selfless, or shameful, I guess, selfless plug. If you go to my actual YouTube channel, I've got the whole recording of this, and I go into a lot more detail than I will here, so self-promotion, huzzah. Okay, so with this etude, obviously we want to think very broad with our sound. We want to think very open, opulent, awe syllables throughout the entire thing. Um, there are some moments where we can be softer, at least with what's written. I like to maybe exaggerate that a bit more. These are just some beautiful flowing melodies, so by all means, especially as lines come down, if we want to think of lines rising as crescendoing, lines coming down as decrescendoing, that's perfectly kosher. And I like to exaggerate that some, and hopefully that came through in this recording. Beyond that, and like I said, I talk in greater detail in the other video I have of Bordoni 3. But the grace notes, really, you can kind of play around with them. I think, especially as tuba players, we view grace notes as they have to be quick, they have to be, immediately before the beat, byam, byam, byam. And there are many different ways you can kind of approach these grace notes, as you kind of heard in measures, 17 and 18, they're written similarly, but I play them two completely different ways. And then in 21, you can treat that as the A is a quarter note, the grace notes as 16th notes, and then continue on as written, or you can wait a little bit longer and play them quite quickly as 32nd notes. So again, you determine what's best with that. Don't leave those off. We do want to make sure that we have those in there. If you need to leave them off as you're learning the outline of the piece, that's not a big deal, but definitely make sure you're starting to incorporate those in there. Beyond that, again, just great dynamic contrast and just showcasing that you can have a beautiful sound, throughout all portions of your register and throughout your entire dynamic spectrum. But yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful etude, and by all means, I certainly think you'll enjoy working on this. So again, this was the Bordoni number 3 for the 2019 CODA Tuba audition, and as always, happy practicing.